Interested in your views at this point.
About India?
I just wonder how you're going to vote on this. Why are you going to support this motion?
Don't think so, no.
You don't think so?
Never mind, guys. The motion
America said that free trade would be good to rebuild up the economy, and since I am a compromising man, could there not be then free trade for a certain amount of time that would allow for countries' economies to be rebuilt, but would hinder countries from gaining excessive amounts of money and therefore becoming really, really powerful and perhaps causing another great...
When they get pushing again. So, I don't think you joined because we were...
I think this is the civil service view, is it not David Lloyd George rather than the...
I don't know, he has a mind of his own. I don't know who raised this child. Really, the last thing we want is to have, one country be dominant of Europe or the world. Yeah, so we'll make progress. That's beside the point, Italy. Okay, to weaken Germany's worldwide power. Of course, not abolish it, like we've already said before. And we'd like to increase Britain's empire. I feel that we feel that we can't try to people just want to create justice system that has international conflict and therefore must be solved. The involvement of all countries. Once 15, but I also point out that 6 times 15 is 90. That only makes sense.
Well, there are other countries that I assume will be involved.
The USA took part in this war, so does the USA not get any share in this? To be honest, and quite frank, well, see, the thing is that, maybe we can talk about it later and have come to an agreement and America can have, 2%.
4. Okay. 4 in favour. All those against. Give me 4.5. That's free.
Germany had no right to take it when they won the war. But we can't just take on that and that's just
All those in favour? I'm glad, otherwise I'd have thrown you out. 2.
To other nationalities who aren't actually at this conference, so you can't really familiarize them. It's just that they, like in Austria-Hungary, states have kind of started by this point trying to govern themselves in their own government system.
Right.
So if they finally do become nations of their own, like the Czechs, they started governing them.
So one of the 3 states you're talking about is giving... What was the word you used? Czechoslovaks?
No. Yes. No.
We call it Czechoslovakia.
Could we?
Wow. Thanks.
You need to give the Dalmatian coast to Serbia now. Yes. My
Other wars on the scale that we have just experienced to happen. We wish for Italy to be, it seems my assistant wants to express it.
Okay, yeah. Well, something on a similar scale has happened last century and the beginning of last century, and it's the French Revolution. In fact, there was started civil war there.
I've been sidelined by my assistant.
Okay, I understand.
Nothing. I had no clue this was happening. Right. We find that a power that has suffered very little from the war should not inflict even more suffering on other countries.
The thing is, our battlefields have been, that was the field and where we grew our stuff.
That Germany, the new German states should be given a symbolic word. You? Shut it. Yeah. Symbolic what? Symbolic debt to pay.
Hungarian coast,
But if you have
Should we say why?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I heard that.
Thank you. I'm going to suffer the Victoria. Whose bread do you think that was?
Thank you very much, Italy. Sound like Mussolini 35. Right, moving up. Oops, I'm allowed to say that. You're not. And around the Austrian coast, etc. All those in favour? I'm glad, otherwise I'd have thrown you out. It went for too much, I think, Italy, too quickly.
Development country, which is vital, really.
Okay.
Actually,
Italy,
ask
quick
one
view.
quick question. You plan to take Trieste, and obviously you want to pass your land from Serbia to Trieste. What do you intend to do with the land on either side of this?
I gave him, I think, 30 seconds to correct himself. He didn't do so. I think what I would like to do is just go for a vote of censure on this, that if we accept my motion is that I throw out the proposal from Italy. All those in favour of throwing out this motion? The proposal from Italy. All those in favour of throwing out this motion, or to be allowed to go through it? Right, all those in favour of throwing this motion out, raise your cards. One. Just the one. All those against? And the rest of you are abstaining. You're lucky.
Exactly, which is why we want everyone on one side.
Yours.
Yeah.
If perhaps the card had said, maybe we'd be more willing to support if it had said counter Bolshevism. I think why?
Well, our countries are in great debt and we're suffering due to it, whereas America is not suffering that much from this war. I mean, they're actually making money out of it for all this debt. And I feel that the suffering should be shared by all the countries, not just the European ones. America seems fit to join in this war. I think they should also take some of the suffering.
What should we do? I don't know.
But
No, I'm just wondering. I mean,
Rather than we believe,
sorry, it's the system.
there should be, and rather than should, okay, because we all might think that there should be, there will be. We will creation of an independent Polish state.
Because since 1792,
Mm,
we have been dismembered by Germany, which was then Prussia,
mm.
Austria and Russia, and our country ceased to exist. Yeah, so we weren't anything actually. That's why we want our own state.
Julian!
oh, they said that.
Julian! Your second politics.
Let's just go to what's on the card. And what's on the card at the moment is Poland second. So Poland is favourable to the concept of free trade. Why is that?
Well, free trade, would you mind rereading the statement for me?
Well, I thought you were
I'm
contemplating the writing of this.
Well,
You remove insofar as possible of all economic barriers from the establishment of quantitative trade is the essence of it.
Well, yes, but actually,
Yes. All right.
Why you guys joined the war was because the Germans bombarded.
I'm aware of why my
both,
country joined the war.
right.
I am president of my
So
country.
that is the whole point. You also joined the war. We kept on asking you during the whole war if you would help us, and you refused, but you only said yes when you were personally attacked. So I think we have...
I think we're
As did you. You didn't just join the war because
Mr. Wilson,